The U.S. government said on Friday it would suspend 44 China-bound flights from the United States by 4 Chinese carriers in response to the Chinese government's decision to suspend some U.S. carrier flights over COVID-19 concerns. The suspensions will begin on January 30 with Xiamen Airlines' scheduled Los Angeles to Xiamen flight and run through March 29. The Transportation Department said the decision will cut some flights by Xiamen Air China 601111SS, China Southern Airlines 600029SS, and China Eastern Airlines 600115SS. Since December 31, Chinese authorities have suspended 20 United Airlines, 10 American Airlines, AL-owned 14 Delta Airlines DLN flights after some passengers tested positive for COVID-19. As recently as Tuesday, the Transportation Department said the Chinese government had announced new U.S. flight cancellations. Liu Pengyu, a spokesman for the Chinese embassy in Washington, said Friday the policy for international passenger flights entering China has been applied equally to Chinese and foreign airlines in a fair, open and transparent way. He called the U.S. move very unreasonable and added, "We urge the U.S. side to stop disrupting and restricting the normal passenger flights by Chinese airlines." Airlines for America, a trade group representing the 3 U.S. carriers affected by China's move along with others, said it supported Washington's action to ensure the fair treatment of U.S. airlines in the Chinese market. The Transportation Department said France and Germany have taken similar action against China's COVID-19 actions. It said China's suspension of the 44 flights are adverse to the public interest and warrant proportionate remedial action. It added that China's unilateral actions against the named U.S. carriers are inconsistent with a bilateral agreement. China has also suspended numerous U.S. flights by Chinese carriers after passengers later tested positive. The department said it was prepared to revisit its action if China revised its policies to bring about the necessary improved situation for U.S. carriers. It warned that if China cancels more flights, we reserve the right to take additional action. China has all but shut its borders to travelers, cutting total international flights to just 200 a week, or 2% of pre-pandemic levels, the Civil Aviation Administration of China CAAC said in September. The number of U.S. flights being scrapped has surged since December as infections caused by the highly contagious Omicron variant of the coronavirus soared to record highs in the United States. Beijing and Washington have sparred over air services since the start of the pandemic. In August, the U.S. Transportation Department limited 4 flights from Chinese carriers to 40% passenger capacity for 4 weeks after Beijing imposed identical limits on 4 United Airlines flights. Before the recent cancellations, 3 U.S. airlines and 4 Chinese carriers were operating about 20 flights a week between the countries, well below the figure of more than 100 per week before the pandemic.